Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Awakening with the Girls. Hello, Bring Me to Life Network. I am super excited to be here today. We are reintroducing a new series that I am really excited about because we have been discussing it for some time now. You may have heard our attempt at an introductory episode several years ago, but we are now super excited to be back in a better divine alignment to be bringing you what we are excited to call Awakening with the Girls. I am here with an amazing co-host that I am super excited. She's also a part of our network and has her own show. And yeah, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you and what you do?
Thank you, Shannon. Yeah, I'm so excited to be here with you again. Thank you so much for bringing this back. I'm glad that we were able to connect and start this over. Hello, High Vibe humans. I am Brianna, also known as Breezy Spread Love on the internet. And I'm very excited to share space with Shannon and to bring you guys a show that we have been thinking about for years. And we did do a few episodes, so we're really excited to bring it back.
Yay! So you are already a part of our network and you have a show yourself called The Golden Guy and Adventure, correct?
Correct. Yes. It's called The Golden Guy and Adventure, where I talk about topics that have to do with staying healthy, staying light, and not giving up the fight to spread love and positive vibes, especially now in these times that we are living in. It is important to really focus on those things in order to ground ourselves and go out and better serve our communities.
Beautiful. I love it. I've listened to the episodes. It's a really good show. So if you enjoy our show here, you feel like you are connected with us, I hope you check it out as well. Our goal, I think, with Awakening with the Girls is to bring you a feminine perspective on what is going on with the world, as well as the Bring Me to Life challenge. We wanted to add some more life, bring the Bring Me to Life challenge to life in a different way, and just discuss it. And being here together, we have a way to hold ourselves accountable as well as all of you. So if you're listening and you don't know what the Bring Me to Life challenge is, I highly suggest you check it out. We have information at bringmetolife.com as well as hashtag Bring Me to Life challenge, which is the number 2. And what it is in short is each week we have a theme and it corresponds with the month. And we want to discuss those themes on a deeper level. And we'll also be discussing all kinds of other things here with Awakening with the Girls. I know I personally am really excited to just talk about some of the things that I'm into that are part of the Awakening, like crystals and Reiki and card readings. What are some things you're excited to discuss on a deeper level?
Oh man, there's so many things I want to share. Like, for example, science that can support crystals and all of the things that can support the science behind meditation. I'm really excited to discuss with the High Vibe humans how they can use coping skills to really improve our lives. And I'm really excited to share our stories. I know that you and I both have wonderful stories to share about our healing journey, our spiritual journey, and just being regular High Vibe humans in this fleshy, shell that we have as we are moving through this earth.
Yeah, it's quite an experience. And I know for me, one of the biggest parts of this whole process has been to have a community that I can connect with and just friends that are on that vibration as well. You've been one of those friends, and I've met many others through Bring Me to Life Network. And through the network, we advertise it as holistic or conscious awakening content. For me, the awakening means kind of waking up to the opportunity that the universe has to offer us, as well as just experiencing new adventures and belief systems, kind of exploring new belief systems, such as like crystal therapy and yoga and meditation, and those more holistic alternatives that are kind of pushed to the side, oftentimes considered like hippie or just not necessarily healing alternatives, but now they're coming more into light, and I've been seeing it called the awakening. Can you tell me maybe a little bit about your awakening process, Breezy?
So true. Like, the awakening is happening, and for me, like, what that means is we are being flooded with information, and it is helping to open not only our minds to the world around us, but also our hearts. And to know that we are deeply connected to the universe, alchemically, to each other, biologically, that we're connected not only in physical space, but also maybe spiritually as well. And I got my master's in counseling psychology, and I've studied sensation and perception, and I've studied the science behind the human body and the human brain. And I'm really excited to share that with all of you High Vibe humans, and to share my awakening experience, because I had to deal with learning all of that information. I really woke up to myself as a human, acknowledging my internal systems, physical systems, my internal mental systems. So like my thoughts and how I feel about the situation and how I perceive the world, and really helping to explore that. And when I did, I recognized how I affected the world and how the world affected me. And for me, that is what awakening means. And I really awoke to who I am, and I am still learning and still wanting to share that experience. So I'm really happy to do that with you.
Yay. I love that. That's so true. The awakening isn't something, you don't just wake up and then you're all of a sudden awake forever. It's a process. Like, you're always learning. And I think that's part of the awakening too, is the continuance, the ability to continue learning all the time, and to want to learn new things. And there's so many things to learn about. And the awakening process doesn't necessarily have to be just spiritual. I feel like we're going to talk a lot about kind of the spiritual connection and what that journey's been for us, because I love that you have the science aspect behind it and like the educated aspect behind it, as well as like the street experience or the human experience. A lot of my knowledge comes from personal experiences, and they say it's gifts that I have, but I think everybody has the abilities to connect with spirit and basically connect with intuition and psychicness on a different level. But personally, I studied crystal therapy. I have a certification in crystal therapy and Reiki and auras, as well as card readings and things like that. So that's kind of stuff that I'm really excited to share on here. So if you're listening, I'm hoping that this series will be kind of a safe place for you to learn and educate yourself, and to at least be inspired to look more into these topics. Because yes, we'll be talking about the themes of the Bring Me to Life challenge to kind of give us something to focus on. But really, we want to talk about all different kinds of things that are happening in your spiritual life. So if you have a topic as well, or you even have an idea for the Bring Me to Life challenge, we would love to hear about it so that we can research it ourselves and kind of dive in.
Right? The Bring Me to Life challenge is all about exploring coping skills, all about learning how to be a better human. And I'm really grateful that I was able to participate in the first just like 5 months of the Bring Me to Life challenge. It has been quite the journey in learning new routines for myself and learning how to be successful and really approaching my trauma. That was a really great challenge. The month of April was a really powerful month for the Bring Me to Life challenge. And so I'm really excited to see how this challenge continues to evolve.
Me too. I mean, I helped co-create it, and it's just always pushing even myself to new limits. And I love it because it's always changing. So if you're just jumping in and you're like, oh man, it's so many months in, I can't ever catch up. The topics and the themes are always available through the Bring Me to Life challenge on Facebook is the best way to stay with live updates, because that's where our community is. That's where you can share and meet other people and really dive into the topic. If you see an inspirational quote or a meme or something online, share it with us and start a conversation. That's what this is all about. We want to take this to the next level. So right now for June, the theme for the month of June is going to be taking your power back. And I think that's such a powerful theme for us right now, not only as women, but as humans. It's so important to claim our power and to acknowledge the amount of power we all have.
Oh, yeah. Preach, girl. Get it.
Yeah.
It's totally, we have to really push how powerful we can be, but also practice being gentle with that power, being compassionate with that power. We're talking about that loving grace that can totally level a room and silence a room, but in a way that is so loving and awe-inspiring. We're talking about that kind of power.
Yeah, it's important to stand in that power, and it's also important to acknowledge basically your own decisions in where you place your power, because once you've made a powerful decision, you want to stick with it. And that's what this month's going to be all about. And we're going to dive into this on various episodes and keep it going throughout June and beyond. And we want to hear from you. Like I said, join the community, leave a comment wherever you're listening. This will be on various platforms, whatever your favorite platform for listening is. So YouTube, iTunes, iHeartRadio, all of that fun stuff. Can you tell us a little bit more about your Golden Guyan adventure?
Yes, I would love to. So Golden Guyan Adventure is essentially what it means to be a human on this earth, also known as Gaia, and really embodying and embracing that golden creative life force energy in order to fill your cup and allow it to overflow in order to go out and better serve your community and be the best person that you can be, because we want to create a world that is connected with each other. And the only way we can do that is by sharing information, by sharing how we have learned something, how we feel, how we have grown and evolved over time. And the more we share, the more we learn from each other, the more connected we will be and the better we will be as a community. And the Golden Guyan Adventure podcast makes sure that that information is scientifically grounded, that it is coming to you and so that you can make informed decisions about the world around you. And I tend to try and pick topics that have to deal with mental health, that have to deal with your physical health, such as diet and exercise, as well as getting sleep and creating healthy routines for yourself, and also staying light. So meditation, spirituality, what it means to be spiritual, connecting with your guides. I do angel card readings, and I also do intuitive counseling. And so that is one way that I can connect with you high vibe humans, is through my intuitive counseling and my holistic health consultations. So if you are interested in that, you can definitely go to my website, Golden Guyan, GAIAN.com, goldenguyan.com, in order to find a service that works for you, that you can feel connected with me and we can work on something together. And then we also work on not giving up the fight. That can be the social justice piece, which in the month of June, we are definitely going to hit hard on, especially with the current political times that the United States is going through. So we're very excited to jump into that. So that's what we're going to be exploring on the Golden Guyan Adventure podcast. I'm really excited to have a more personable relationship with the topics here on Awakening with the Girls, where Shannon and I can definitely hash out our own stories and just really, really dive into these topics.
Yes, I love that. I am just so excited that we're able to bring this to the network. It's been a long time coming. Personally, I've been focused on revamping my website, which is shantasticshine.com, where I will offer you guidance with crystals and using physical items as healing objects, as well as energy therapy. I do hypnotherapy and past life regressions, and I connect with you in your past self and your energy and where it is today and how we can get it to be on a higher vibration. And when I'm not doing that, I'm typically helping with the actual Bring Me to Life podcast, where I get to interview other amazing people doing great things for their community. So if you're interested in finding other high vibe content and you just happen to land on Awakening with the Girls first, you've just introduced yourself to a beautiful network of all kinds of discussions in all different ways. As Breezy said, this one's going to be more personable because I'm excited to share stories and be in like more girl time. So this is going to be like our girl time connect connection center.
Uh-huh.
I'm so excited. And if you're a guy and you're listening, welcome to our circle. I welcome you, but just know it's going to be from a girl point of view, and that's what matters here.
It's going to be straight from, the female feminine perspective. We are totally inclusive, encouraging all of those out there to express their femininity and to really, again, connect with that feminine energy. And we're definitely going to be having a little bit of a girl chat. We're going to be talking and, having our swag out. What's up?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. And to me, the feminine energy is playful and it's excited and it's also creative. And it's what births new ideas and new projects. So we're excited to be doing that here. And just in general, like acknowledging that we do have a divine feminine and masculine within us. We're both very motivated females that are very balanced. So this is an exciting new process for us to even tap into our femininity on a deeper level.
Oh, so true. Because oftentimes most of my friends are male. I'm in constantly, majority male spaces, having gone through academia. And then also one of my closest female friends is in another state. So it's oftentimes I'm not surrounded by a lot of feminine energy. So I'm really excited to connect and reconnect with that feminine energy.
Yes, and that's true too. So I'm actually coming to you from the borders of Maryland and Pennsylvania. And Breezy, where are you coming from?
Oh man, I'm living all the way up in Michigan.
So we've got some different community perspectives too. You're kind of more closer to the cities where I'm in the backwoods.
Yep. Repping the Metro Detroit area. Super hard over here. So what up, Detroit?
Yeah, and I'm down here in the Appalachian Mountains. What a diverse community we got going on here.
Yep.
Beautiful. Well, wherever you're listening, I would love to know where you're listening from as well. And I hope you tune into our future episodes where we're going to talk about empowerment. And again, some of the other topics and themes of the month we got coming up throughout the year are connecting with nature and connecting with your community and helping be a part of your community and connecting with our past and our ancestors. So those are some of the other month's themes that are coming up throughout 2019. So I'm excited to discuss all of them. Is there anything else you feel like our audience should know about us before we end our first episode?
Not only can they connect with us online through our websites, but they can also connect with us at certain workshops that might be going on in their area or a festival that they might be attending. So who knows what will happen, but they'll just have to tune into the website in order to find out when our workshops are. I have done workshops in the past using art therapy, and in order to empower you to become your best possible self. And I know that, Shannon, you've done some workshops too, right?
Yeah, I love to do the Manifest Your Destiny workshop. It's a 5-step series that allows you to really get a good visual of what you want your future to be like. So that's one of my favorite ones to do. And I just finished a 8-week series on the chakras and how to align them, acknowledge them, work better with them, all of that fun stuff. And I'm going to be offering them online as well as in person.
So it's going to be very exciting. If you guys want to connect with us online or in person, be sure to tune into our respective websites.
Yay! And if you haven't got enough of us already and you can't wait until the next episode, you can find out more about us at bringmetolife.com, or you can check out our previous workshops that are available during the Shine Online event that is hosted by the Bring Me to Life Network as well. We both did workshops and a variety of things the last 2 years. So you got lots of good content already from us, and we are excited to share our stories and get more personal with you. But I think that's a great introduction. I'm super excited to hear more about all of it.
Yeah, it was so nice to meet you, High Vibe Humans, and I'm really looking forward to connecting with you again in the next episode. And until the next time I see you, stay healthy, stay light, and don't give up the fight.
Stay awake and shine on always. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.